Well, if it isn't the guy who said he was going to be in Germany on April 2nd and now it's April 5th and I'm still not in Germany. What do we have here? If you don't want to watch me rant about a bunch of logistical nightmare things and really annoying technicalities and stuff like that, long story short is I'm still in the States. I tried to fly to Germany 2 times over the weekend, denied both times due to some logistical paradoxes that nobody seems to be able to solve at the moment. So yeah, I'm still in the States. So basically that's the gist of the video. Now if you want to watch me rant and explain everything in detail, feel free to join me on this strange ride. So, I have a flight set for Friday, April 2nd, 6 a.m. Portland to Atlanta, Atlanta to Frankfurt. Okay? Now, I, of course, have gotten all this information about what you need to travel internationally. You need a coronavirus test, of course, negative. So, it's a little bit similar to what I just had to do with going to Hawaii. Hawaii, although it is a domestic trip, Hawaii and Alaska currently within the states have a little bit more stricter guidelines. It's not like going to any other of the continental U.S. states. So I had a smaller, scaled-down version of this travel requirement experience. Did that with Hawaii, so started doing the same things with my trip to Germany. Thursday, get a coronavirus test, get the results back pretty quickly. It's negative, so I'm good to go. Friday morning, drive to the airport. Leave here at 3:30 in the morning. Side note, I had to have my mom wake up at 3:30 in the morning multiple times during this whole ordeal. By the way, thanks, Mom. I'm waiting in line. I get in line to go check my bag, get ready to go on the flight, and they ask for all of my documents and everything. The Germany travel documents, my coronavirus test results, hand them it. I'm like, all right, good to go, here we go. And then she starts looking over my papers and say, oh, you don't have the PCR test. You have the wrong type of test. Now, they explained to me there what I needed to do. What I needed to do, the only guarantee to fly internationally, I guess, from the Portland airport, is you must get a PCR coronavirus test, specifically from the tent at the airport. Now, I got my previous test done for free, which was nice. But I guess the one that you need for international travel is the one at the airport, which costs $185. Nice little racket they've got going on there, huh? So I get bounced from the airport. I have this new information. I need to take the PCR test at the airport. Damn, that sucked, but at least now I know exactly what I need to do, and I'm set to fly out. Same itinerary on Sunday. So Saturday, I go and get the PCR test at the airport for a cool $185. So, get that test. When I talk to the people asking what my results are, because I need the results very quickly. My flight leaves at 6 a.m. the following morning, right? And I need the results probably a couple hours before that so I can even board the flight or even get through security. They say, oh yeah, there's no way you get your results in time. It's going to be 24 hours probably at the earliest. They say there is a chance that you could possibly get the results, but it's a very small outside chance. So now here I am, having taken the test, their required test. So all day Saturday I'm checking my app, just like with the the stupid hope that they will have my results there quicker than they've ever had before. Of course, I check the app like every 10 minutes, nothing. Wake up at 3 a.m., which is about the time I have to leave to get to the airport for the 6 a.m. flight, to be like, all right, maybe it's going to show up as we're driving to the airport. It's about a 30-minute drive to the airport. So my mom and I leave right at like 3:50 a.m. driving, hoping that this thing will show up on the way there, get to the airport, and of course it doesn't show up. So get bounced at the airport for a second time. And then at this point I've realized it is sort of a paradox. It's almost impossible right now for me to fly from Portland to Germany with all of these restrictions. Now, unless every single person that I've talked to at the airport, at the testing center, like with the airlines, is wildly misinformed, it's almost impossible to fly to Germany from Portland. Because, like I said, I need to take a test where the results aren't available sooner than 24 hours after taking the test. But I need to also land in Germany within 48 hours of taking that test. So there is a very small window, not very small, I mean maybe like a 5 to 7 hour window or so of departing from Portland that is late enough for me to have received my test results, but early enough to where I will still land in Germany within the 48 hours. And the Portland airport, according to what I've experienced over the last 3 or 4 days, does not have any flights or itineraries that will meet both of these requirements. So we're stuck at a little bit of a paradoxical standstill. What would really help is if Germany's regulation was that you need to have the negative test within 48 hours of departing, because that would save me about 14 hours or so of this. It would add about 14 hours to my possible travel window. Another frustrating thing is that I'm just getting conflicting information from a lot of different sources. The information that I've read online and what the unicorns and like the travel agency from the unicorns have read online is conflicting from what I was told at the Portland airport. And so it's been a big mess, and it has been a stressful Easter weekend at the Alfieri's for sure. And I'm a little bit delirious and sleep deprived, having woken up at 3 a.m. for the last 3 days and basically not been able to sleep at all because I had to just check this stupid Carbon Health app every 10 minutes, and I had just a lot of stress, a lot of confusion and frustration. It's the information that I've gotten. That's what I've been dealing with. I've been put through the ringer a little bit. It feels like there's no competent authority on the subject, because I've gone and spoken with so many people. Not so many. All right, I've had 5 different hour-long interactions with people, from Delta to the medical people, to the Portland airport people, and it's always the same. It's like, basically, I am getting them up to speed on my situation. They're all so nice. Like, everyone's really friendly and wanting to help out. I get them up to speed on my situation, and our conversation ends with, "Oh, yeah, you're right. That is almost impossible. Let me see if we have any other flights that we can get you on that will fit in that window. Oh, there's no flights from Portland." All right, guys, thank you for listening to my little rant about the frustrating situation that I have been in. And I will see you soon, either from America or from Germany. All right, guys, have a good day.